All right, all right. Looks like we are live. What's up, everybody? My name is Jamie Cain. I'm a Boston-based musician playing all over the New England area, doing originals and cover shows, all that type of stuff. JamACain.com is the website if you want to check out a show, see where I'm playing. I'm playing about 5-6 shows a week. Doing a lot of cover shows and doing a lot of original shows, especially more recently. I have an album coming out in the late summer to early fall. We'll see how that goes. That timing, not exactly down, called Moments. So we're doing that with PB&J Records. Jay Paceros is great to work with, and we've been tracking a few songs there. And I had an album out in 2020 with PB&J Records as well called One Love, and that's on all streaming platforms. So we're going to be doing songs from the 2020 release called One Love and some new songs from the new release that'll be coming up. Some of the songs will be coming out over the summertime, and the full album will be coming out late summer. I'm shooting for late August. We'll see how that goes. But this first song here is off the first album. And this song is really about the difference between being a younger person and an older person, the way you feel about love. The song's called Wasn't Like This. I remember my first kiss. It was midnight on a slide. I kinda wanted more than this. When she asked me, I lied, and I told her this is not my first. Well, yeah, I've had worse. It's a secret between us. I couldn't wait to get to school to tell him I was cool, and I wouldn't shut up on that bus. But it wasn't like this. No, it wasn't like this. I remember my first time was tequila and lime, way too much. She led me straight into her room, wasn't sure what to do, so I threw up, and I told her this is not my first. Well, yeah, I've had worse. It's a secret between us. I couldn't wait to get to work, to prove that I'm a jerk and to show I'm bad with trust. But it wasn't like this. No, it wasn't like this. Now the love we've shared was enough to grow my soul, and I wouldn't trade all of the love that we have made, 'cause you have helped me become whole. I remember our first kiss. Wasn't sure if I was in love, so it wasn't like this. No, it wasn't like this. No, it was never like this. No, it was never like this. Something like that. It's nice to get the first song done, get it out. Usually after the first song, I'm pretty loose. Shake it out. So that, yeah, called Wasn't Like This. Wasn't Like This was on the first album, and a lot of production value done with that with Jay. Like I said, Jay's great. We did a couple of those songs on the first album. We kind of left a little more naked. We just thought the guitar and vocals were enough. But that one, it went well with some production work. So this next song here is one of the new ones that'll be coming up off the album called Moments. This song it's called Hold You, and the song is really about being with somebody. It doesn't have to be in a relationship, but who's just going through a hard time and trying to be there for them, and maybe not crowding them, but definitely not allowing them to push you away. As everybody goes through hard times, of course, and trying to find that right balance and be there for somebody who you care about. The song's called Hold You. Weren't the only one to lie. You weren't the only one to run. It was the only place to hide from the beating of the sun. I know you only wanna cry. You know I'll hold you till you're done. I know I keep it all inside. I guess that's only where I'm from. Don't wanna give up on me. Don't wanna give up on you. Don't wanna close my eyes, but I don't wanna see the truth. You know I only saw your shine. I know the sunset isn't fun, but you know it only tracks the time. It doesn't own who you become. Don't wanna give up on me. Don't wanna give up on you. Don't wanna close my eyes, but I don't wanna see the truth. night when you came on, you said you felt so alone, but I was there, and you didn't care. You can't run away from me, feeling so helpless. We are a pair. I know it's not fair, but now we can work out. These feelings get worse now. How can I see if you run from me? We'll do this together. I know we can weather the storm again, 'cause you are my friend. Don't wanna give up on me. Don't wanna give up on you. Don't wanna close our eyes, but now I can see the truth. You're not gonna give up on me, and I'm not gonna give up on you. Not gonna close our eyes, now I can see the truth. I know you only wanna cry. You know I'll hold you till you're done. Like a guitarist, let that ring out. Guitarists let things ring out forever. Yeah, so that song's called Hold You. We just tracked that literally last week on Wednesday at PB&J. Adding some great stuff to it. We're doing 2 guitars there. I'm really thinking a violin would be great there. I've been talking to Jay about that. But that song is very close to the heart. I mean, I say that about a lot of my songs, but it's an important song for me. All right, next song. What are we going to do here? I'm going to do a little Dancing in the Rain here. This is a song. So, 2020, Jay and I are the only ones doing this album because it was right through quarantine, actually. It was 2020. It was March, April, May. We were meeting up every Monday at the studio. The 2 of us with bandanas on. You know, I only took it down to sing. It was a surreal experience for sure. But I had 7 songs put aside for this album called One Love. And one of the songs just, it wasn't there yet. And I was finding, I wanted to get it there. I loved the song. And it's actually going to be on this next album. But I was dead set on having those 7 songs. So I scrapped that one in the middle of messing around with one of the other songs on One Love. This song just sort of appeared out of nowhere, 45-minute type of situation. Sometimes I just feel like the song just writes itself. You know, sometimes you work on a song for months and it's just like you can't get it right. Sometimes it just kind of blurts out. And this is what happened with one of these songs. And I said initially, I said, I'm putting this on the album and I'm going to take the other one off. We'll table that one. And see what happens with it, and I'm glad I did because was really able to focus attention on that other song, which is called Next Song on this next album. And this song is called Dancing in the Rain. This is based on a dream I had actually one night. The dream is I'm on a train with a bunch of just really negative, you know, people, racist people, bigoted people, and I just want to get off the train and just, even if I'm alone, I just kind of don't want to be around it. Well, I feel like I'm stepping off a train. Was there time in my life when all I had was pain? Was it real? Well, I couldn't really say. But then pain is the same in the body or the brain. Yeah, pain is the same in the body or the brain. Now I'm here, dreaming of another place. And in time, you'll find there never was a race. Is it fear? Well, I couldn't really say. But then fear turns to hate, then we're back to pain. Yeah, fear turns to hate, then we're back to pain. I wanna feel it from my soul. But we can beat it, this I know. Together forever, any way it goes. No matter how it comes, if we take it as one. So if you feel like stepping off the train, and you find that your mind is looking for the same, can we heal? Well, I couldn't really say, but I'll be here without fear, dancing in the rain. I'll be here without fear, dancing in the rain. You can kind of see why it came out so fast. It's a fairly simple song, which, a lot of my songs are fairly simple, but some of the best songs are simple. You don't have to get too crazy with. At the end of that stream, I walked off the train and I was on a platform, and the sun was setting over the ocean. It was beautiful. It started to rain. That's why it's called Dancing in the Rain. And I was like, it's raining, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Because I'm not on that train anymore. All right. This next song was also on the 2020 release called One Love. You can find that on, all streaming platforms, iTunes, Spotify, and there's 1,000 platforms nowadays. Should be everywhere. If you don't find it on a platform, you let me know, because I have a deal with the distributor and it's supposed to be everywhere. But this song was actually the oldest song in my repertoire on these two albums that it was written. I actually wrote this in 2015-ish, way before I started really writing songs. I guess I was testing it out back then. Looking back on it, the song is really about presence. I thought it was about my girlfriend at the time, but looking back, I found it whenever I was writing songs, and I was like, this song is about presence. I found presence through Buddhism in 2013. I'm not strictly Buddhist, but that's how I found presence, and I could realize that this was sort of the beginning of me finding it. Aptly enough, the song is called Today, but how's this go? Yeah. Leave me here. I'm bound to be the only one I've ever known. Leave me, my dear. Just leave a message on the door, on the phone. Alone, I'm right here again and back where I belong. Be sincere. You never wanted more than wanting anyway. Leave your fears. 'cause you'll be leery when I go or if I stay. Today, the only place I feel at home, no matter what you say. But when I think about the past and now we've thrown that all away, I wanted you to stay. Didn't want it to be this way. But when I think about the future, see your face in every frame, it'll never be the same. But the past is not to blame. Today, the only thing we can't control, no matter what I say. That's the way, 'cause we'll never have tomorrow holding yesterday. Dry your tears, 'cause right now is where we always belong. Funny, about last summer, I get a text from a friend of mine, Ricky. Ricky, you'll probably be watching this soon. One of my great supporters, great friends. And he just texted me, he said, today, ? And this is 2 years after I released the song. And I was like, did I miss, like, we supposed to go out? I said, today what? He said, today, the song. He said, is this about breakup or staying together? And I said, well, it's really about neither. It's about presence, and it's about whether you're going to break up or not, that you should be doing it not because of past damage or problems, but because of what's going on today. So I guess that's the answer to the question. But we did break up soon thereafter, so I guess that's also the answer to the question. All right, what we got next here? All right, this song. This song just got reinvigorated in my repertoire. I never really played this out because it's a sad song, and most of my shows are cover shows or dancing and people drinking and having a good time, and I never really want to bring this to the table. It's much better for a format like this, but Paul at the PB&J Songwriters asked me to play it, and he showed a lot of interest in it. It made me remember how much the song really meant to me. Unfortunately, most of us at least know somebody who's taken their own life. Suicide is a real problem. I mean, all over the globe, but it's really, really, in America, it's somehow it's getting worse. I like to preface this song by saying, if you know somebody who's going through a hard time, just ask a question, ask 2 questions. I'm fine is not really an answer. Get involved, show some interest. You never know. I mean, you could even save a life. But the song's called Forget. Excuse me. Get over a little cough here. Thank you, Paul, for showing interest. Dark hair, dark eyes, a slight smile, and a soft side. Behind the front, where the pain lies, she tells her friends she's alright. Dark night, no moon, and inside there's no room for my love or my lust. She only wants, who she can't trust. Now every laugh is waiting and unappreciated, and every smile is jaded, and every night she's fading, and she just wants to forget. Yeah, she just wants to forget. Fast lane, fast high, she'll slow the pain with a fast guy. She tells herself it's the last time. Lord only knows that she's right. Now every laugh is waiting and unappreciated, and every smile is jaded, and every night she's faded, and she just wants to forget. And she just wants to forget. Last night, the last time, she'll drown her fear in a glass of wine. She tells a friend she's alright, but only knows she's not fine. Every laugh is waiting, unappreciated, and every smile is jaded, and every night I'm faded, and I just want to forget. Yes, I just want to forget. So that was one of the songs on that first album that Jay and I both decided to just do it in this room. So in PB&J Records, they have he has this huge room there. It's called I call it the Admiral's Room. He doesn't call it that, but it's an old war armory there, and the room it's so big, it's wood, it's everywhere, so it gets this natural reverb to it, which sounds amazing, especially for certain songs, especially I feel like more mellow songs. So we did that song in that room, as opposed to putting any reverb. There's very little done with it. Just put me in that room with a bunch of microphones, kind of like this, although I feel like I'm in an NBC studio here. There's so much gear here. This is great. And just kind of, we went after it there. We did that song, and what was the other song that we did? Dancing in the Rain. Yeah. Both in that. So I think I might do another song in that room, too, on this new album. We're still deciding on that. We're kind of working through the logistics of all that. But all right, what do we got next? Yeah, let's pick it up a notch here. Bumping into stuff. Give me one quick tuning second here. I have about 8 different guitars, and they all have their pros and cons. This one I take out, I do a couple hundred shows a year, and this is the one I've been taking out recently because she can take a beating. She sounds great. She plugs in great, but she hates the capo. She absolutely hates a capo. So I oftentimes just have to retune her when we're There we go. Excellent. All right, so this is the song that I was talking about earlier that I tabled that was going to be on the One Love album. That's going to be on this next album now. The song's called Next Song, and it's about getting cheated on, but the relationship you're in was largely just physical anyways. There wasn't a whole lot of depth to it, and it was early on. So you're not hurt about it. You don't feel personally offended by it, really, because that person just kind of put themselves in tough situations through drugs and alcohol. But also, beat it. You're also a little mad. But this song's called Next Song. I wanna believe you, 'cause I sure as hell don't wanna leave. I'd never deceive you, though you can't say the same to me. Won't say I'm shocked, won't say I'm hurt. In fact, I won't say anything. You'll tell your friends it didn't work, and I'll lock myself inside and sing. I'm wishing you luck, you pride, even though you lied. Wish you were right, even though you're wrong. Wish you the best, you'll find happiness over time. Wishing my next will be a happy song. Wishing you love, you peace, even though you cheat. Hoping the pain won't last too long. Wish you the best, you'll find happiness over time. Wishing my next will be a happy song. Us wasn't the problem. It could have never worked. We just would never solve them. We only covered everything that hurt. Don't say you're sorry, don't say I'm right. In fact, don't say anything. You'll tell your friends it was a fight, and I'll play this song until the spring. I'm wishing you luck, you pride, even though you lied. Wish you were right, even though you're wrong. Wish you the best, you'll find happiness over time. Wishing my next will be a happy song. Wishing you love, you peace, even though you cheat. Hoping the pain won't last too long. Wish you the best, you'll find happiness over time. Wishing my next will be a happy song. I know it's not easy to always mean what you say. Take my advice before you go. Loving is easy when you just give it away. But I just want you to know that I'm wishing you luck, you pride, even though you lied. Wish you were right, even though you're wrong. Wish you the best, you'll find happiness over time. Wishing my next will be a happy song. Wishing you love, you peace, even though you cheat. Hoping the pain won't last too long. Wish you the best, you'll find happiness over time. Wishing my next will be a happy song. Wishing my next will be a happy song. Wishing my next will be a happy song. Quick ending there. That's a quick change there. That's why I wasn't quite there with the One Love album. I couldn't really do that quick change. I'm not the greatest guitarist. I always say I play guitars because I like to sing and I like to write songs. But, guitar's not my passion. I know people who, that's all they think about is guitar. That's not so much me. But yeah, so we tracked that. We've already done some production to that song, Jay and I. And I'm really excited where this thing's going. This one has a little more of a poppy sound to it, obviously. So we're going to go that route with it and see how that goes. But yeah, that's next song. That next song was next song. All right, what do we got here? Hopefully a quick little move up here. And this can stay. It's just going up one more fret. Yeah, all right. I actually arranged the song so that I could keep those capos close to each other. All right, so this is, I have a song called One Love. I didn't do this on purpose, but there's a title track on the One Love album, and this is going to be the title track on the Moments album. This album was going to be called Songs to Awaken To because a lot of mornings I wake up, almost every morning I wake up with a song in my head. I don't know why, if it's a soundtrack to my dreams or what. Excuse me. And a lot of times it's a song that I was just listening to. Sometimes it's a song I haven't heard in 20 years. It's weird. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. And then sometimes it's not even a song. It's just a melody. It's something that I wake up and I'm like, oh man, that's pretty awesome. And I sleep with my phone next to me. I think most people do. And I'll just kind of record with my eyes still closed and I'll just sing it out or whatever the idea is. And I'll put it away. When I'm going back to, when I'm writing in my little ghetto home studio, I'll turn it on and say, oh yeah, I remember that, and try to work with those. My friend said, Joe Carr, you'll be watching this too, you better be. Joe said, that's too long. Songs to Awaken To is too long. He goes, yeah, you got to cut that down. I was like, well, Songs to Awaken To is full words. It's really not that long. And as I was writing this song, I realized I wanted to call it Moments. And then I realized that in Stolen, which I'll be playing next, and in 3 other songs, I mentioned moments, and I realized that living life through presence, it's about moments. That life is really about moments. It's about the present moment right now, which is where you live, where you'll always live. And I thought, yeah, moments it's a lot shorter. So there you go, Joe. And it's even more concise, I feel. So that's why we called it Moments. We're calling it Moments. And this song is called Moments. All right. Actually, I'm going to do this up a little. Give me one more. Sorry, I just changed the key on this. Been going through some key issues with this. Yep, that's fine. So this song's called Moments. Gonna be the title track on the album. Been lying on the grass, thinking how the leaves could change so fast. Well, they're falling down on me so slow. But just like time, we watch it pass. Never know what moment will be the last. And we just don't know, so I just let it go. Been laying on the grass, thinking how the leaves could change so fast. They're falling down on me so slow. Just like time, we watch it pass. Never know what moment will be the last. We just don't know, so I just let it go. Yeah, just let it go. Just don't know. floating down the stream. Memories treat you like a dream. The moments pass by like a show. But the past can't change the way you feel. It's a memory, it's no longer real. Can't fight that flow, so I just let it go. Yeah, just let it go. Enjoy the show. If you're looking for a remedy, the past is just a memory, and the futures, they come and they go. Moment's really all you got, and it's not a little, it's not a lot, and it's nothing we'll ever control. So if you're looking for peace, then just let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. Been staring at the stars, thinking how a sun could be so far. There's so much in this life we'll never know. But you can't control what isn't yet, and you can't resist what you didn't get, or you just won't grow. So I just let it go. Yeah, just let it go. You just won't grow. There we go. I realized in that first rotation that I had my tuner still on, so the DI probably wasn't going through. But we got enough microphones here. I'm sure we covered it. When you're on a show, you got your tuner on and you play and you don't hear it. If you hear it, I don't hear it anyway. So, all right. So this, that's Moments. We haven't started tracking that yet. The next couple that are going to get started with is that song that I just played, and this next song called Stolen. This is another one of those songs that just kind of came out quick. I had a rotation going with it, messing around in my living room, and I just loved the rotation of it. And I said, let me sit down and just let me start writing this. I didn't have that much time. I had to leave, go to a show, and I just started flowing with it. And I wrote it quick. I wrote it, just jotted it down on a piece of paper. I'm still old school. I still use an old comp book. And then couldn't wait the whole show to get home to finish it. I was like, that's all I could think about while I was playing. It was kind of crazy. We got home and finally was able to finish it. And this is really based on a memory of a girlfriend. The memory was at least 10 years ago. My girlfriend and I rented a cabin-like place. It wasn't a cabin, but it was kind of like a cabin up in Vermont, and it was like late fall, and it was cold. The leaves had almost all gone off the trees, but it was just a great couple days. We didn't have to talk. You ever get that moment when you're in a relationship where you don't have to talk? There's a lot to talk about, but you can just kind of be with each other. That's pretty nice. It's nice when you have that. And that was this moment. As I'm trying to talk while I do this one more. That was this moment. So, the song's called Stolen. And let's just fly away and lie alone here all damn day. Let the moments take us wherever they may go. Silence bathing us like sound. Quiet look now I have found. The only love that I will ever really know. Take my body, take my breath, take my soul and take what's left. Leave the beating heart that's stolen from my chest. Surrounding sounds of the sunrise, I hear a whisper in your eyes. The only thing I really need right here is you. Wind is sweeping through the trees, we move in motion with the breeze. Your soft lips teasing me as the sun enjoys the view. Take my body, take my breath, take my soul and take what's left. Leave the beating heart that's stolen from my chest. Your goosebump olive skin traps the beauty from within. Blanket on the ground now, there's nobody around. Your sundress on the floor and not quiet anymore. Feel a tingle down my spine, my heart is no longer mine. No longer mine. Take my body, take my breath, take my soul and take what's left. Leave the beating heart that's stolen from my chest. As the sun begins to set, we haven't left the blanket yet. I'll hold you in my arms and whisper you a song. It's one that you've already heard, and I haven't changed a single word to let you know that this is right where you belong. Take my body, take my breath, take my soul and take what's left. Leave the beating heart that's stolen from my chest. Something like that. So yeah, that was imagine that moment. There wasn't a fire going like that, but that was the type of idea. And just laying on the ground and just kind of existing together. It was one of the better moments of my life for sure. All right. Now, I always leave this one for last. Just even when I'm doing cover shows, I like to leave this kind of for last. So my cover shows kind of go up and down all over New England. I say New England, most of it's like the Cape up to southern New Hampshire. I've done a little in Connecticut. I've done a little in Maine. I've never been in Vermont. Probably should get on that soon. But a little in New York. I love just driving around with my Jeep and grab my guitar and just trying to spread one love, spread kindness, compassion, respect for all human beings, and doing it with my guitar and just making connection with people in crowds and stuff. It's for me, it's the only life I have ever really wanted to live, and it just took me a while to get there. But this song sort of embodies that. This song is called One Love. And this is probably going to do it for me. This will be the last one for me. This is off the One Love album, of course. Yeah, I'm about to give it up to lovers. Finna give it up to friends. I'll even give it up to strangers, cause one love life and knows no end. Yeah, I'm about to give it up to lovers. I finna give it up to friends. I'll even give it up to strangers, cause one love life and knows no end. Now, I'm coming back with the fat truck before we get backtrack. One love past that. Don't know what one love is, you can just ask that. It's kinda like unity, but put it on a fast track. And then put it on a symbol. Yeah, it's really that simple. What starts out as a ripple, it spread through the ocean will feel so little, because it turned into a wave, see? And if you think that sounds crazy, how could heart be so lazy? Hating on peeps never cease to amaze me. I'm always spitting about one love. So if you know what I'm singing of, let's see those hands, give a single shove. Push them both up above, show them what we're thinking of. Yeah, I'm about to give it up to lovers. I'm finna give it up to friends. I'll even give it up to strangers, cause one love life and knows no end. Yeah, I'm about to give it up to lovers. I'm finna give it up to friends. I'll even give it up to strangers, cause one love life and knows no end. Now, let's take it back to the basics. If you're a bigot or a racist, well, you're gonna have to face it. The hate you learned was copied and pasted. So, let's take a look at those who taught you. Do you really think you ought to follow a thought that rot you? Keep what got you, speech that stops you from including all people. Nah, we're not the same, but we're equal. And if it's church and steeple whose mind is feeble, then quit that evil. So, if you're standing in line, please grab me a vodka soda lime. This jam is everyone's, not mine. If you feel this one rhyme, let me hear you one time. And if you're tired of being alone, if you're tired of being afraid, come on over and join our party. I'll show you the way in. If you're tired of being alone, if you're tired of being astray, all you've gotta do is say, I'm about to give it up to lovers. Finna give it up to friends. I'll even give it up to strangers, cause one love life and knows no end. Yeah, I'm about to give it up to lovers. I'm finna give it up to friends. I'll even give it up to strangers, cause one love life and knows no end. Yeah, so let's give it up to lovers. And let's give it up to friends. And let's give it up to strangers, cause one love life and knows no end. Yeah, so let's give it up to lovers. And let's give it up to friends. And let's give it up to strangers, cause one love life knows no end. All right, that's One Love. That's the anthem, I call it. But yeah, that's probably going to do it for me. I just want to big ups to Bob. Thank you for putting this on. This place really is great. I mean, it's got every camera angle. This place is really, really, it's a special. I really appreciate the invite to come here and do this, and be able to display my art. And I appreciate everybody who supports Jamie Cain. JammaCain.com is the website. JAMMACAIN. You can connect there. You can do everything there. Thanks to my boys Jamie and Aiden for allowing me to go down this path. Once my boys got a little older, I was able to try to sort of follow my dreams, and they've always been very supportive. Without their support, I obviously couldn't do it. So But thanks for tuning in, everybody. If you guys are seeing this afterwards, I appreciate you watching. You guys, kindness, compassion, respect for all human beings. One love. That'll do it. Thanks, guys.